Hey guys, happy April 10th. Welcome to Unit 7, Session 4, the fourth and final week for Unit 7. Hey, got to tell you, guys, many people, great work. We got awesome ideas coming in for the theme explication paper. Good things going on throughout the class. Hey, keep the hammer down for one more week. Focus on the current work, okay? Make this your priority. Unit 7, Session 4. If you have some old work that you need to take care of later on, keep in mind next week is a catch-up week and acuity testing week. So work hard this week. Next week will be a bit lighter and time to catch up on your missing work if needed. Like I said last week, we are wrapping up the Unit 7, and this is the week to draft and submit your paper. Again, the paper this week is a theme explication paper. So the idea is to take 3 texts and to write about a common theme in all those texts. Those texts, as you determined last week, the first one is some kind of a book, probably a novel that you've read. The second one is a text of choice. I'd recommend maybe choose a song. I think it's most people know songs, like music to some degree. Think of a song that has that same theme. And then the third one is another short text of your choice. That one may take a bit of research. Maybe it's a short story. Maybe it's a poem that you find online. But it's a third text that ties in that same theme that was present in the original book that you read. Again, the paper itself needs to include evidence in the form of direct quotes from all 3 of those texts. So you should have quotes from the book, quotes from the second source. Like I said, that's probably a poem or a song, and then again quotes from the third source. Please make sure that you're doing that. If you need help with it, let me know. Also, the works cited should include all 3 of those sources as well. So that's what we're doing in a nutshell. Let's hop into the details. This will be the first of 2 videos for this week. My recommendation, guys, watch them please on April 10th, the first day of the week, and then bring your questions to the live session this afternoon. So let's see, where are we at? Unit 7. Here we are, Unit 7, Session 4. We're wrapping up the final week of work for this unit. And again, next week, we've got the catch-up week and acuity testing. And then really final unit after that, a unit on writing reviews. I think it's going to be a fun unit. You know, think about writing like a movie review or a book review or something along those lines. Pretty neat unit. That's 4 weeks, and guys, then we're set. I mean, really, we're coming down, getting pretty close to the finish here, which means, you know, if you're doing well, if your grade is where you want it to be, keep on hammering. You're almost there. If, on the other hand, if your grade isn't where you want it to be, or you're like right on the verge or close to getting it to the passing level, now is the time to kick it in, because there is not much time left. All right, let's look at this week in particular. Again, Session 4. Here's the timeline. Guys, please look at this very closely on your own. This would be a great thing to copy down into your planner. Maybe you put it into the phone. Some kind of organizational system is huge. That's really needed for success in high school, really in all your classes. So recommended timeline, again, Wednesday, watching these videos, preview the curriculum, bring your questions to the live session. Thursday, intro paragraphs and 1 body paragraph. Friday, recommended another body paragraph. Monday, final body paragraph. And Thursday, the concluding paragraph and submitting it all. Or excuse me, that'd be Tuesday. Tuesday at the end of the week. So that's what we're looking at. Let's get into the session, see what we have Guys, there's a whole bunch of very helpful information slides. Okay, we've got appropriate types of literature, a paragraph guide. This really tells you, okay, how do I set out that 5-paragraph essay? Steps to take. You really want to look closely at that. And then notice that the paper itself is submitted in three sections. My goal is I don't want you sitting there the night before this is due or the night it's due and trying to start from scratch. That's never fun, and your best work never comes out that way. Guys, if you want to write well, you need to write in steps. Spread out your work. So the first due date, notice this is Thursday, okay? Thursday the 11th. Early in the week is the intro paragraph. The next due date on Monday, Monday the 15th, is the body paragraphs. And on each of those, when you submit those, I'll give you a little bit of feedback. So please look in the grade book and take that feedback into consideration. And then the final submission is the final draft. That comes on Tuesday the 16th. Please make sure that you've read my feedback on those previous chunks before you submit the final draft. Guys, I'm telling you, writing process is huge. Just sitting down and trying to write the whole essay off your head from scratch, that doesn't work in high school. Okay, maybe it worked in middle school, but in high school, that's not going to work, and you really need to write in a process. All right, let's roll through a couple of these slides, and then we'll get you going. So again, goal here, work in a step-by-step manner to complete the theme explication paper. Guys, if you're still unsure about what a theme explication paper is, get in touch with me and go back to last week's session, Unit 7, Session 3. There's a lot of good stuff in there. It was covered in the videos. It was covered in some internet research activities. Please go back and make sure that you are on top of that. All right, types of literature. So again, these are options. You need three different pieces of literature from these different genres. You know, at least one of them should be a book, and I've covered the others extensively already in this session. Okay, paragraph guide. Here's how your paper needs to be set up. 5-paragraph essay. You got an introduction, 3 body paragraphs. You got a conclusion. I already covered this in detail in the videos last week, so if you need, go back to those videos. Guys, here's my recommendation on the body paragraphs. Use this Whopper paragraph template. We're really going for point evidence analysis, and this is a great way to do it. Okay, rolling forward. Next slide, steps to take. You already saw this last week. You should, at this point, at the beginning of Session 4, you should already have your major piece of literature, and you should have your secondary pieces of literature as well. That's kind of the next step here. Gather those 2 secondary texts, comb through them to find the excerpts that you need, and actually crafting the essay. That's the focus this week, is crafting the essay itself. All right, you can see, again, you'll turn in the intro paragraphs and then the body paragraphs. Separate due dates for those. The intro paragraphs are due on Thursday, body paragraphs Monday the 15th. All right, we'll cut it there for this first